Hey Libras, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your general love tarot reading for June 15th through the 30th. We'll look at all of the energy that's swirling around you and your person and see what Spirit has to say. If you want to skip the card pull and go straight to the message, go ahead and click the timestamp in the description box below. Otherwise, let's get started. So we're going to pull a couple of oracle cards to see what the overall energy is that's surrounding my Libra collective for this reading. And the first card out is Let Go of Control Issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. All right, so let's pull one more oracle card and see what's happening around you over the next couple of weeks or so for my Libras. And we have unlikely. All right, so we'll see how those fit into your overall reading. But let's go ahead and get into some tarot. And we'll start first by looking at your current energy. Current energy for my Libras, and one flipped over. We have the Four of Swords. Let's look at the energy for Libra's person, whether they're currently in their physical space or not. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. For any obstacles, challenges, or what might be hidden from you, we have the, the Page of Cups. For advice from Spirit, we have the Page of Wands. Lots of pages coming out in your reading. And for your potential outcome, we have the Seven of Cups. All right, so let's grab another oracle deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit more. That one flipped and flipped right back in. But let's start with current energy for my Libras. We have the Eight of Cups. For the energy of the person around you, we have the Moon. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden from you, we have the Nine of Swords. For advice from Spirit, we have the Queen of Swords. And for your potential outcome, we have the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so let's grab some oracle cards and get some final messages before we get into the reading. So, for your energy, we have friendship. For your person's energy, we have kicking it. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have sorry, not sorry. Oh, wow. Okay. For advice from Spirit, we have taking out the trash and the unsaid. And for your potential outcome, we have the other. Okay, Libras. Well, let's get into it, such as it is. So, what we have for your overall energy is let go of control issues and unlikely. And so, what this is saying to me is that whatever's going on right now in your love life, whether it's romantic or friendships or whatever, you have to let go of whatever notion you have about how this is going to play out. You're going to have to let go of the time it's going to take. You're going to have to let go of the path that it's going to take. It almost feels as though you have this scenario in your head about, X is going to happen, then Y, and then Z is going to be said. And, it follows some sort of formula. And I feel like Spirit is saying, that's not how this is going to go down. So whatever scenario you have in your head, it's probably not the one that's going to happen here. So you need to sort of gird your loins, is what I just got, and prepare for something that is unexpected and not what you had in mind. So looking at your current energy, in love, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Eight of Cups, and we also have friendship. True friends, solid friendship, authentic, would do anything for you, always there no matter what. And so it feels like right now, when it comes to relationships and romance, you're not doing a whole lot. If there is anything that's happening, is that you're walking away from people that you know are not good for you, that you are leaving behind stress. You are only interested right now in dealing with people who are authentic. You are only interested in dealing with people who are Team Libra all day, every day, like 7 days a week, 365 a year. That's the only thing that you are looking for. And so, in this meanwhile, as you're sorting things out, you're kind of chilling, right? You're kind of chilling. But at the same time, it seems as though there might be a little bit of a challenge in letting certain people or situations go because you're still hopeful that they're going to work out in the way that you have sort of set in your head. You still have this belief that it's going to follow this formula, and what's going to come out at the end of it is this person who's for you. So, looking at the other person's energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Moon, and we also have kicking it. In control, talented, driven, kicking bad habits, trying to score, team player, and accomplishing goal. So, this person that's around you, I don't think you're accustomed to dealing with this type of person. And it's hard for me to say whether or not this is somebody who's currently in your physical space. I don't think that it is. But this is someone who is very measured. They keep things very close to them. This is not the person that you're going to see running through the streets screaming about how great they are or what they have. This is someone who has sort of kept their head down. They're very focused. Again, they're not flashy. They're not they're not the type of person that you are accustomed to dealing with or accustomed to meeting. So, what we have for any challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Nine of Swords, and we also have sorry, not sorry, friction, sarcasm, false apology, apathy, forgive, make amends, harboring hurt or resentment. So, I feel like one of the challenges or some of the challenges that you have right now is that you're in this place of rest, right? And you're in this place of sorting out who should be in your life and who should not. What that looks like for you. It's like you're trying to figure out how to make sure that you only engage with the people that you want to engage with. It feels like this was triggered by something that happened to you in the past. Maybe it's a relationship that didn't quite work out. Maybe it was someone that you gave an opportunity and come to find out that they had on a false mask or whatever. It feels as though whatever happened has not necessarily been resolved yet for you. There hasn't been sort of full closure. And there's been no apology. It's still a little bit irritating to you. It's still a little bit stressful because you don't see any sort of atonement or contrition from this person or people who betrayed you. And so that's really forced you in a place of thinking about what it is, who it is that you want in your life, and how to make sure that you protect yourself going forward. So it seems as though that's why you sort of taken a step back and you're trying to figure out who and what to walk away from, because it's become very apparent that you're not going to be able to change that on your own. Looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords, and two oracle cards. The first one is taking out the trash, finally dumping that loser, cutting ties, emotional clearing, self love, spring cleaning, and healing. And we also have the unsaid, showing I love you or like you without physically saying it, didn't say it yet. So, what I'm feeling from Spirit is that you are going to have to figure out a way to get these feelings out. These things that you weren't able to say, these these feelings that you weren't able to express, you're going to have to get them out some kind of way. You're going to have to clear that space. But I think the one thing that's stopping you is that you haven't talked to this person or you haven't engaged with these people who had you in this energy. But there's somebody here that's waiting to come in. You need to clear that space. You have to clear that space for them. So, by whatever mechanism this is, right, it almost feels as though Spirit is saying you're going to have to accept that some bullshit happened and you're going to have to figure out a way to let that go. So, whether that's throwing yourself into working out and taking care of yourself, therapy, talking with friends, yoga, meditation, whatever it is you need to do, you have to clear this out. You have to clear your energy out. You have to let go of this. The overthinking and, maybe possibly hoping that you're going to get some sort of closure or apology from these people, from this person. You have to figure out a way to let that go. Because what's waiting for you is the Seven of Cups, the King of Cups in reverse, and we also have the Other. An admirer from afar, a fork in the road, option, interested, another or other man or woman. So, Libra, with the King of Cups in reverse, you're not going to get what it is that you're looking for from this past person, from this past situation, which is okay. It's fine because there is literally someone waiting here who is much more conscious, who is much more thoughtful, who is much more measured, that's waiting to come in if you clear the space for them. You have to free yourself from this energy here in order to see the options that are in front of you. So you have to let go of what has been because it doesn't seem like that's a good fit for you, energetic or otherwise. But there is someone else who is. So make sure that they have room to come forward. So I'm going to grab one last oracle card for you and see if there are any final messages from Spirit. Final messages for my Libra collective. Okay, and we have one that came out for you. And what we have is Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. If I'm not mistaken, Gemini just got this, or maybe Aquarius. So something about those air signs. Can't even be mad. I'm one myself. But this card is saying that as you do this work to clear out your energetic space of people who didn't give you what you needed, who are not giving you closure, and coming to the place where you understand that you cannot make them do that. You have to make this choice for yourself. Clearing out this not so great energy from your space, it's going to raise your vibration. You're going to be able to walk away and let go of this stress that didn't look like it had much of a promising future in the first place. You're going to create your own sort of sunshine around you. You're going to exude this energy because you freed yourself from this. And that's going to be the signal for this person who's been waiting so patiently, who has been very measured to cross paths with you. So do the work, Libra. Clear out the space. Go ahead, take out that trash. Get your feels out, whichever way you see fit. And let this other person come in and show you what they have to offer. So I'm going to leave it there, Libras. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that it resonated with you somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.